donation, $30 for general admission, $45 for preferred seating, and $60 for ringside seating. Tickets are available on holdmyticket.com as well as the event itself. And now I'll get down to the card itself. First fight will be a 4-rounder in the heavyweight division featuring Ron Garcia with a record of 3-2-1 out of Gallup, New Mexico. He'll be facing Manuel Otero with a record of 2-5 out of Peralta, New Mexico. Second fight will be a 4-rounder in the 163-pound weight division featuring Ambrosio Batista with a record of 1-0 out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, facing Andre Galarza out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, making his professional debut. Third fight will be in the 126-pound weight division featuring Jose Osorio with a record of 3-2-1 out of Albuquerque, fighting Guillermo Alvarez, making his professional debut out of Albuquerque. The co-main event will feature Alex Holguin, the record of 4-1 out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, facing John Herrera out of Roswell, New Mexico, with a record of 4-11-2. And now for the main event for the WBC US NBC Championship, 10 rounds in the 140-pound weight division. Cameron Kreal out of Las Vegas, Nevada, with a record of 7-7-2, will be taking on the champion Josh Pitbull Torres, with a record of 14-3-2 out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, baby.
We'll go down the line here and have the fighters introduce themselves, say a little bit something about themselves, and then we'll have the champ talk a little bit before we wrap things up, all right? So let's start down here. Just who you are, your record, and who you'll be fighting.
My name is Jose Osorio. I'm 3-2-1. I'm going to be fighting August 1st, Gilberto Alvarez. We've been training hard. We're putting all the work in the gym, on the road, doing our running, keeping our weight low. Just ready to go, ready to fight, and ready to put up a good show for everybody. So come out and show support and see a very, very good fight card. Thank you.
Andre Galarza, here fighting out of Joe Louis Murphy's training camp. Here to represent, give you guys a good show coming August 1st. God bless. Thank you guys.
Mi nombre es Ambrosio Bautista y esta es mi segunda pelea profesional y estaré enfrentando a Andrés Galarza.
Well, I want to thank all you guys for coming out today. I want to give all glory to God for giving me the strength to continue training and to continue fighting hard, putting on great shows for the fans. You guys make it all worth it. I'm excited, to be headlining this card. I feel like it's a small piece of history in the making. I feel like we're paving the way for the future of New Mexico boxing. Huge shout out to Chavez Promotions. I mean, without them, none of this is possible. They're bringing back the fight scene that New Mexico deserves, and I'm just proud to be a part of it. A huge thanks to them for reviving my career, giving me these opportunities to attain this WBC title. It didn't come easy. To all the kids out there, you can do it too. With hard work, you trust in God, and you'll get whatever you want to accomplish if you just keep trying, don't give up. I didn't succeed my first time. It took me 3 times to get the WBC belt. So just keep trying hard, keep faith in God, listen to your parents, stay in school. You guys want to make this trip out. It's not that far, it's only 50 minutes away. If you get a ticket from Team Pitbull, you'll be entered in a raffle, and we're giving away a $25 gift gas card, so you might even be able to get there for free. I just want to say thanks to my family, friends, fans, everybody that supports me. You guys make it all worth it, and I can't wait for August 1st. It's going to be a great night of fights. Thank you guys.
I know there are some members of the media here, so if there are any questions for any of the fighters up here, let's go right ahead and shoot.
Josh, Kreal's coming off of a first-round knockout. How dangerous of an opponent do you see him as?
Well, he is coming off of a knockout win, his only knockout win, though, so we're not too worried about his power, but we do know that he is coming to fight. He's coming hungry. I've been on that end of the table where you're coming for that WBC belt, so we know what to expect. We're training hard. We're going to be ready. We're 100% confident that we're going to make that WBC title stay here in New Mexico. We worked way too hard to get it, so I'm not going to let us get away.
After 3 tries of trying to get the championship belt, what's it like now heading into the fight as champ?
You know, it's a confidence booster. It makes it all worth it. You know, starting to see all my hard work that I put in all these years pay off. It's a dream come true, and I just want to inspire everybody else doing it. I want to, you know, show everybody the things that God is doing in my life, show them that, you know, hey, maybe you can have a relationship with him too, and he'll bless you as well. You know, you just got to keep trying hard and, you know, stay at it.
Thank you.
Josh, where do you see this fight taking the future of New Mexico boxing? Trying to find that star since Johnny Tapia left us.
Well, I don't think we'll ever find a star like Johnny Tapia. You know, he was one of a kind, but all we can do is try our best. And, you know, that's what I'm doing. But as far as Grants goes, you know, it's the first professional boxing fight that they've had in many years. So, like I said earlier, it's history in the making. I think that they'll continue to have more. Maybe Gallup will, you know, get involved as well, and we'll just start expanding it. Because for a long time, it's only been in Albuquerque, and it hasn't been doing that great. So if we can expand it and build, and who knows, maybe even TV fights will start coming out here. So it's just exciting to see it all unfold.
Josh, you know, Ronnie was a puncher. That's one fight plan. I'm sure this will be a totally different fight plan, given that this guy's not a puncher, although he's obviously a very tough kid. Working with Daniel on this, how different will the preparation be?
It's definitely 2 different styles. Last time we boxed, these are angles. This time we want to come and show them why they still call us the Pitbull. We're going to put that pressure on.
Yeah.
We're going to show him that he's in a real WBC title fight.
It's my first 6-rounder, so I'm going to put on a show for you guys like I always do. I'm just ready and feeling strong. Come out August 1st.
Because Grants wanted the pit over there. They approached me and they told me, can you bring some fights to Grants? They haven't had fights over there. I think it's 89 or something like that. A lot of fight fans over there. We're also in negotiations with Gallup. They want to have a fight over there in the near future. And hopefully Josh will defend and win the belt now, and I'm sure he will. And we're going to bring it back, and probably in October we're looking at having a big one here in Albuquerque. And so, you know, these fighters that we have, and just about every fighter up here has fought for me before. And one of the things that we're trying to do is to introduce all these fighters to the people of the state of New Mexico. New Mexico is not that big in population, and I think a lot of the small towns and semi-small towns are anxious to see some boxing over there too. So we're going to be taking it to them, and we got some great potential in all these kids to become champions of New Mexico and hopefully of the world someday. And I think that we need to keep plugging away. We have a lot of amateur clubs in this state that we need to support. That's where all these kids come from. But if they come out of the amateur clubs and they have nowhere to fight in the professional level here in New Mexico, then they have to go out of state. It's not that easy. So, you know, I'm committed to fighting in New Mexico, and that's my commitment. And I know Josh has fought for me like 3 or 4 times, I don't know how many times, but you know, I just enjoy working with this team that's in this table here. And I've dealt with a lot of fighters, and sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But with these people, they're all kids that want to fight, that want to represent New Mexico, that want to represent Albuquerque, or wherever they come from. We have fights. We have some heavyweights that we just added on. Ronald Vaca from Gallup is going to be fighting on the card. He's going to be fighting Manuel Ortiz from Peralta. And then, of course, we got John Herrera from Roswell fighting on the card. So this is a solid New Mexico card, and I think everybody's going to enjoy it. I just appreciate everybody driving to. It's not that far. Grants is only like 50 minutes from here, so it's not that far to drive down there. But you're going to see some real action, probably some of the best fights we've had here. Now, Josh has been taking on the Philippines, okay? A lot of people don't realize it, but his last fight was a Canoe from the Philippines. It was a great fight. And I just learned today that this kid that's going to fight him is from the Philippines too, Filipino. So Pacquiao better watch out. Thank you very much, and appreciate you coming.